Hi, Miss Artis.
Good to see you again.
Hi.
You look a little bit reluctant and slow to come in today. I'm guessing your teacher sent you. It looks like maybe it wasn't your choice to come in here today.
Yeah, she sent me down here.
I can already tell you're feeling, I don't know, it looks like you're sad or upset about something.
Yeah, well, the progress reports for this 4.5 weeks just came out. I'm not passing math and reading, so that stinks. Just another thing to deal with, and so because of that, my parents are upset, even more than they were. So now I'm grounded. So yeah, I think I was sad before. Now I'm probably even a little bit sadder. And it's just kind of like it just builds on top of each other. The worse I feel, and the worse I do. And then the badder that my parents get, the more disappointed my teacher gets. And probably just need to turn it around. Right now it sucks because I'm grounded and I can't play video games or be on my phone. Those are taken away, and I can't go visit my friends or have a sleepover. So I'm just, got nothing to do but dwell that I'm failing and my parents are mad at me. So it's not somewhere I want to be.
So I'm meeting with you today, even though your teacher sent you to talk with me. We've been talking about how you're having trouble in class getting your work done, and how conflict at home is affecting you getting your work done. Last week we met to try and talk about some solutions to help you be more motivated, but it sounds like it's still your feelings of sad and inner conflict with your home life is affecting how you're doing in school, and now we see it with your grades, and I can tell that you're feeling really disappointed and sad, especially now that you have some things taken away that you love to do. I can see just on your face and your body language that you're very sad and disappointed.
Yeah, you're right. So it makes me feel better that you see those things and you feel like you're empathizing with my situation. So yeah. So what do you think? What do you think we should do to help me?
Okay. Well, I think that what you're feeling is very valid. It's hard when the things that you're feeling start to affect you even more now that your grades, you're failing, and your things at home are taken away, and you kind of don't know what to do. You seem like you feel a little bit stuck because I can tell that you want to fix it, you want to make a change, but sometimes when you have those inner feelings of sadness and kind of doubting about yourself and doubting just life in general at home, that can just affect everything.
Yep.
So I definitely want to think about how we can make this better for you.
Okay. Yeah, I would like that.
Okay. So last time we spent a little bit of time talking about making a goal. We did it a little bit loosely, but you definitely were starting off with some good ideas. Tell me about how you were able to implement some positive changes within the last time that I saw you.
I don't think I actually implemented anything. And it's probably my fault, but I just we really or I didn't make a good plan of how to do it exactly, so it just didn't happen.
Well, you're a fifth grader. I'm your counselor. I don't expect, and nobody expects you to be able to make a plan just like that. So, what I wanted to try to get you thinking about was some solutions to help you and motivate you in class. And I totally understand that it was tricky for you to implement. So today I want to talk to you about how we can make a SMART goal. Have you ever heard of, you've heard of making a goal, but have you ever heard of making a SMART goal? And what do you think that might be?
I've never heard of it. I've heard of a goal, never a SMART goal. It's probably just like one that's smarter than a regular one.
You're definitely on the right track. So SMART goal, each letter stands for something. So S is specific. We want to make a specific goal, okay? And then M, we want to be able to make it measurable. So we can figure out the best way. Working on your grades, that might be a goal that you might want to make. We want to make sure that you think it's achievable. You want to have confidence in yourself to make sure that you can achieve your goal. You don't want to make it something that's too hard that you won't be successful at. And then R for rewarding. Why is your goal important to you? What kind of things will you benefit from if you are successful with your goal? And then we can also put a time limit on it, but it can be a short amount of time, it can be a long amount of time. It's really just what you think you can be, a time frame you can be successful in. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any questions about making a SMART goal?
Not right now.
Okay. Well, I am going to help guide you through it. Remember, it's your goal, it's not my goal, okay?
Okay.
So I want you to think about something that we can make a change. And so I got you this paper that we can work through making your SMART goal. And I kind of want you to jot down some ideas. And then at the end, we'll kind of reflect on what you were thinking all together, okay? So the first thing I want you to think about, just a basic goal, something that you want as a goal.
To pass my classes.
Okay, so we take that, that's pretty basic, right? Just to pass classes. It's not measured like I need to get this grade or this grade. It's just a basic. So if we were to get a little bit more specific with that, what would you say? Instead of pass your classes, what would you say? What's going to get you there?
I need to complete my work on time and good enough with the right grade to pass my classes.
Okay, so that's the start of your goal, right? Now, if we want to look at how we measure, how would we measure you passing those classes? What would that look like for you?
Well, since I've got about a 60 in math and reading, the progress report, I probably need to get an 80 or above the rest of the 9 weeks in order for me to be passing 70. So I would say bring my grades, get at least an 80 on everything else in math and reading for the rest of the 9 weeks.
Okay. So then we think about achieving that. Do you think that you can make that happen? Is that something that you can do?
I can do it. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then we think about the reward part of it. Why is this goal of yours of making the grades to pass your classes? Why is it important to you?
Yeah, there's probably a lot of reasons. So my parents won't be upset with me, and I'll get ungrounded. I'll be able to get back on video games, my phone, see my friends. Would make me happier, and then I don't want to fail because if I fail, I won't go to middle school next year. So I want to stay with my friends and not get left behind.
I can tell that this goal is really important to you by hearing your reasons.
Yeah, that's a lot of reasons. A lot of big reasons.
They're important. Every one of those is.
Mm-hmm.
I know they're reasons that are important to you, important to your family, important to your teacher. They all kind of go together.
Mm-hmm.
So when we think of a timeline for trying to achieve this goal, when do you think you would like to achieve this by?
The end of the 9 weeks, so I guess in 4.5 weeks.
Okay. That's definitely attainable. If you are putting in the work like you're wanting to, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now that we've kind of been through each part of making a SMART goal, we kind of take it and put it together like a big sandwich, right? So we talk about your timeline and exactly what you are wanting to do and how we would measure that goal by. So if we were to say what your SMART goal is, what would you say?
I like sandwiches.
Do I like sandwiches too?
To put it all together, I would say by the end of the 9 weeks, I will earn at least a 70% in math and reading.
Okay, so you told me how we would measure, you told me your specific goal, and then you also told me your timeline. That's very good. So now that you have your SMART goal, I want to think with you through some solutions of how you can start working towards that goal, because you have your timeline of the end of the 9 weeks. And so that kind of, since it's not a long-term goal, it's a short-term one, you want to think of solutions that you can start utilizing right away. So tell me some solutions you think you can implement to start working towards this goal.
I could probably practice math for 10 minutes a night, like multiplying, something I've been struggling with in math. Reading, I haven't really been pushing myself. I could probably read books on a 5th grade level for accelerated reader rather than the Goosebumps 3rd grade books I've been reading, and read those, make sure I read those every night. Probably 30 minutes will get me to take the AR tests in time. I could probably go to tutoring after class every day.
Tutoring would be good.
And make sure I turn in my homework. Just turn in everything on time and make sure it's done, or not just turn it in, but make sure it's done well. So, is that good enough?
All of it's very good. It really just depends on what you think that you can do.
Yeah.
You listed a lot of things.
I think those will get me there.
I definitely want you to think about which ones will help you get to your goal the quickest. You don't have to implement a whole bunch of things, right?
Okay.
So
Probably tutoring is the biggest one.
tutoring is great.
So it seems like I feel good. I feel pretty good about what I can do to turn this around now. It's really laid out in front of me. So
Okay, I can kind of tell between from how you came in to my office to now, you still seem like you feel a little bit heavy, but it seems like you've changed a little bit now that you've come up with a plan to help you with the problem that you're dealing with.
Yeah, I feel better. I think I like coming here.
Well, I like you coming to see me. You are always welcome to come and see me, and I know that your teacher sent you to me the past few times, but it's always nice to see you. And
Thank you.
I wonder what kind of things do you need from me to help you better attain your goal?
I think if we met probably once a week, and then you could kind of keep me accountable to all of these things. Make sure that I'm doing all the steps that I need to, what I just talked about. Would be good.
I can definitely tell it sounds like you like someone to be there and help you feel to be made accountable. Maybe that's why you have had some trouble getting your work done and struggling with your grades, is because you don't feel like anybody is making you feel accountable for your work.
Maybe, yeah.
But I can definitely check in on you, and we can spend more time meeting together, and we can get your goal rolling. And once you achieve your goal, you never know, you might want to make another one. But this is pretty cool because you can even do this without me. You can make your own. I can, if you ever need to stop by, I can give you a paper. You can try making your own. You can make it with your teacher. But I'm excited to see you work towards your goal. And I know that you're feeling pretty sad and disappointed that you're struggling to get good grades in your classes right now, and that you have some privileges that were taken away just because of your grades. And I know that you're going to work hard, and that you're smart, and that you are capable of working and getting your goal that you want.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, I'm going to let you get back to class. You can take that paper with you. Don't crumple it up and put it inside your desk.
No.
But keep it somewhere, maybe in your binder. You can keep it in your backpack, any place that you can take a quick peek and just see how you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
And so I'm going to check in with you and see how you're doing. And do you want me to talk to your teacher about this? Do you want this to stay with just us?
No, I don't think you need to talk to my teacher.
Okay.
You can probably stay between us.
All right. Well, then we'll keep your SMART goal between us, and I will hopefully talk to you soon.
Okay.
Okay?
Great.
All right. Go work hard. Keep having a great day.
I love you.
I love you too, just like my own student. Thank you.